Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and I am very esteemed and honestly very humbled to be sitting here today with the Dubois County Rotarian of the Year, Mr. Gary Schnell. It is a pleasure to have you, sir, but we're here not only to talk about all the things that you do for our community, but, you know, your business as well. But I just wanted to say congratulations on that big feat for you.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you acknowledging that. It's just kind of a surprise to me, but just enjoy being involved in the community as much as I can do, and join organizations to be involved. And
I believe I would imagine if talking for the community here, I think we all appreciate you and all the efforts you do as well. But we are here to talk about Gary and Marcia Schnell, Sell4Free Welsh Realty, and all of the things you have going on with realtor business, as well as, real estate and all of those things. And then we're going to jump into some community events, which, full conversation and whatnot. But Gary, before we get started into all of the community aspect of things, how is real estate in southern Indiana right now? I got asked that question not too long ago, and me not being a realtor, I didn't have an answer for someone. So now that we have a realtor in the studio, I would love to hear more about that.
Well, I'll tell you, it's really an exciting time. People really have interest in looking at buying properties now. And sometimes people have been renting a place for a while and just think it's time maybe to be owning a property instead of renting. Everybody's situation is different, but the inventory is very low. I think there's only 30-some homes in Jasper for sale right now of any price range, and depending on the property and the condition, location, how it's been maintained, and how it's priced, some of those properties are not staying on the market very long. Some of them have multiple offers on the property. It's just just people need just to look and get pre-approved and stay on a budget, and it's something that
definitely
good time to be looking.
Good time to be looking. Definitely going fast. That's something to take note if you're even considering starting the process. And Gary and Marcia Schnell, the real estate team you can count on. Tell us about the partnership that you have between you and your wife and your real estate entity here.
Well, Marcia and I, we've been in the real estate business going just a little over 21 years, and we just spent a lot of time on doing research for people doing comparables, and research on the properties, and we just kind of, find out from the customer, the buyer, what they're looking for. They want what location they're really looking for. They want 1-story, 2-story. They want a basement. What price range? We'll go out and do the research on that and see what's available. Share that with them, buyer, and go from there as far as what might be of most interest to them.
Right, and you guys not only specialize in house buying and selling, but you also help out businesses and leasing areas and whatnot. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, somebody's moving into the area and they're looking for lease for a while. We can sure help you there also. And commercial properties also. We do work on commercial properties also, as far as buying commercial properties or leasing commercial properties also. Feel free just to give us a call and we can meet with you and talk about what you're really looking for and what you need and see how we can help you.
Right. And if somebody's, okay, I'm downsizing, I've got an empty nest, it's time to maybe think about going small. If they're wanting to sell their home or their property, how best can they contact you?
Well, they can just give me a call at 812-631-3147 or an email, gschnell@fullnet.com. And again, if they have a property they're looking at selling or wanting to get different property, maybe a larger property or smaller, we do have our Buy For Me, Sell Free program. We can kind of talk about that further and can look at saving you some commission money.
Right. And again, you guys do a fantastic job of sculpting out a plan for specifically for each client, which is what someone who would be selling these larger properties or these big investments would really hope for as well. And Gary, you brought along a little sampling of what you guys currently have available. So will you run that down with us today?
Yeah, just to mention a few properties, I do have open house on a couple, 3 of them this weekend. One of them is on 1399 Abbey Lane in Huntingburg, listed at $319,900. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's an open floor plan. There's another in the Jago subdivision, a brand new construction, 1396 North Hunter Crossing, $285,800, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And that's on, both of those are on Saturday from 12:30 to 2:30. Have another one here in Jasper on 1800 North, 350 West, Jasper. 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. It sits on 1.15 acre, listed at $239,900. Open house on Sunday from 1 to 3. And then I've got a couple investment properties to mention in French Lick, 831 South Washington Street. That's a single level house. And then there's 2 other ones that are fourplexes in French Lick, 8515 West Main Street for $299,900. and 8995 West State Road 56, fourplex there also. Just to mention a few of the listings there that are available. We do have more, and we can work with you on any property. Doesn't matter which real estate company has it listed. You can give us a call. We can work with you on any properties.
Very good. And if you are like myself and you like to do some online shopping and would like to see some pictures before you give Gary and Marcia a call, you can visit Sell4Free Welsh.net and kind of get a good scope of what all Welsh Realty has available, and then specifically what Gary and Marcia Schnell are offering to sell, which is a good extensive list of things, I'd imagine, for you guys.
Absolutely. Or also you can look on DuboisCountyLiving.com is our website also, DuboisCountyLiving.com, or Realtor.com or Zillow. Any properties you see, feel free to send us an email, gschnell@fullnet.com. or 812-631-3147.
Very good. And hopefully everyone by now knows Gary and Marcia Schnell by name. Maybe they don't know you exactly in person or whatnot, but Gary, we know you a little bit because you're involved in a lot of different community events here in Dubois County, whether it be in whatever town, whatever place. Again, you're a Dubois County Rotarian, and you kind of put that community effort to show in a lot of different ways. So instead of just only talking about your business here today, we're going to talk about some very important community events that really impact you this summer specifically. And I'd like to start out with, one of the bigger ones, the 2025 Jasper Strassenfest Half Pot, which you will be out selling in again this year. Is that right?
Absolutely. We're looking at June 30th to have our Half Pot booth out at the Ruler parking lot, the corner of 30th and Newton Street. Hopefully June 30th. With the construction and everything going on out there, but that's what we're planning on. So I will be there, hopefully, majority of the days, and morning until early afternoon. So stop by, see me, toot the horn, stop by.
Definitely go by and see Gary, and the license number on that is 015573. Again, the Strassenfest Half Pot has been a very big success the past few years, so it'll be exciting not only to see Gary out in action once again, but to see how high that pot gets.
And the different levels, again, are one ticket for $5, 3 for $10, 20 for $20, 50 for $40, and $150 for $100, and we are taking cash or credit cards.
So that does not hurt as well because, maybe you don't have cash in your pocket, but you got money in the bank. So definitely be sure to stop by the booths sometime this summer or, as we get closer to Strassenfest, that'll pop up a little bit of everywhere downtown, which is never a bad thing. Now, Gary, you've got another big community pull that I'd like to talk about, the Jasper Catholic Community Food Packing Event. So give us a little bit of a rundown of what this event is. Again, I was not familiar with it when you came into the studio. So what are we kind of looking at here?
Well, we're looking at packing probably 70,000 plus meals. We're doing this on July 19th at St. Joe's Catholic Church in the Activity Center in the back part of the parish center back there, be packing rice and protein and beans, and be sending this to foreign countries. I think 10% of it we are going to keep local, though. Also, we definitely could use some volunteers. We're probably going to need a couple hundred volunteers on July 19th. Starting out, I don't know, I think probably 8 o'clock in the morning. So anybody would like to help volunteer there, we'd really appreciate that. Feel free to call 812-482-1805. Ask for Courtney Schmidt at St. Joe's Church and could put you on the list. I mean, if you have organizations out there you'd like to get your members involved, we'd really appreciate that.
Very good. And with that as well, are you looking specifically for volunteers? Are you looking for those of 18 years and above, or can we have some of those high schoolers come help?
Definitely. High schoolers would be great. Younger, middle-aged, older people, feel free to come. We would have something there for you to help to do.
Very good. And that is, again, Saturday, July 19th. If you'd like to sign up to help volunteer, make sure you reach out to St. Joseph Catholic Church on that as well. And I think this is an event that I've not yet heard of in our local community, but being able to send food out and give back to communities who need it that aren't in our area is just as important as taking care of the people inside our area. So hopefully you find a few hundred to help, because that is a very big volunteer goal, but it is a very big push for you guys.
Yes, it'd be great. Everybody around here seems to be really helpful, volunteering, and so it'll be a good day. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, and that, of course, we need volunteers, number one. But are you guys accepting donations of monetary value and whatnot for this as well?
Sure, that'd be great. If they have some funds they'd like to donate, we could definitely use it. Like I say, I think we're like roughly 70,000 meals we're looking at. It was 33 cents a meal, and I think we're up at that stage now. I think we're able to do like 70,000 meals.
Very good. And reading off of the flyer here so that we can get the right details, you can mail any donations you'd like to give to St. Joseph Church Food Packing Event at 1029 Kundeck Street in Jasper, Indiana, 47546. So two great organizational efforts to, again, give back to communities, whether it's near or far. And again, you'll see Gary around at both of these, so that's probably the best part about selling these events to some people.
And then we're doing Dubois County Community Meals. We're doing a food booth at the Jasper Strassenfest this year, so we'll be located, I think, right up in front of Siebert's Clothing. But going to have a great meal. I think it's going to be like a grilled chicken wrap, vegetables in there, and yogurt, bottled water. And so if there's anybody who'd like to help volunteer, we could use some volunteers to help that also, if they'd like to help the day of the at the fest, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, maybe.
Yes, and you were telling me before we started on air here how important it is to have those healthier options, because fair food is great, it's fantastic, but also it may not be the best option for some people. So having a healthy alternative doesn't hurt at the festival like this too, right?
Yeah, I think it's good, diversify, but and we will be open on Friday also for lunch. Let's say grilled chicken wraps and yogurt, bottled water, and so. Be here before we know it.
Oh my goodness, you're telling me.
Yep.
Gary, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention today, whether it's real estate, whether it's upcoming events, whether we should be watching where Gary goes around Dubois County this summer, anything like that?
I just be at the Ruler parking lot out there, hopefully starting June 30th, and then we'll be around some other restaurants and other clubs and organizations that shared that be happy to come in and offered a half-pot tickets at that time. Feel free to just give me a call at 812-631-3147. Appreciate that. And anything we can help on real estate, whether it's buying or selling, appreciate the business.
Very good. Well, Gary, we always appreciate when you stop by the studio, and you always get smiles and laughs when you come around. So we definitely appreciate your time today, and hope to see you around as we conquer fest season together as a community.
Likewise, thank you very much for your time.
Very good. You have been listening and watching your In.form program right here on 18 WJTS and 101 Country WBDC with Gary and Marcia Schnell, the real estate team you can count on. Make sure to contact them today at gschnell@fullnet.com or by phone at 812-631-3147, or you can visit their website at duboiscountyliving.com.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.